Hello, everybody. We're about to review the latest episode 2, Heroes Reborn. Now, there will be spoilers, so just so you know. Okay, now with that being said, let's get into this review. So, this episode is really good. I liked it. It's really spitballing more questions. I mean, like, these people who are trying to gather up and collect all of the superpowered beings is like we don't know what their agenda is. I mean, are they trying to eliminate them or weaponize them? It appears that they may want to weaponize them, and even have one working for them, and that's ridiculous. I mean, like what is going on? I mean, did he come at this? I forgot his name. He was the black guy who he can he can basically repair an arm, after it's been chopped off, or if his leg has been chopped off or whatever, and he can grow it back, and he can also duplicate himself, into three more of him. I mean, if he wanted to, or something like that. Um, did did he join these people on his own free will, or did they capture him and then they did something to him? The where and to make him cooperative. This episode just raises a lot more questions, and like what is going on. And every time somebody sees Bennett, they just freak out. They freak out immediately when they see him. Like, no, you stay away from me. I don't know. You need to stay away. I'm not going anywhere with you. And and that's interesting. How what's the girl's name? I forgot the Asian girl's name, but the one with the sword. But it turns out she has Hero's sword. That's what I was suspecting, like from the jump. Like, that looks like Hero's sword, and then they said it is not her sword. It is Hiro Hakamura's sword. And I'm like, oh yeah, how does she get a hold of that? Just more questions being spitballed at us, and I kind of like that. It's keeping you pulled in. It keeps your interest, and it's just, oh man, it is just a fantastic show. And we're like 3 episodes in, and it's going. For me, like this is great. It's like literally picking up the pieces from the original show, and it's just I'm just satisfied with each piece I'm putting into that new puzzle. A big holy shit moment for me is when Noah discovered that he was different, that he has powers, and he's hiding that from his wife because she's a bloodthirsty a psychopath, when it comes to superpowered beings. So imagine how she may react when she discovers that her husband is one of them. So she may want to kill him too, or maybe she'll have a change of heart. I don't know, but chances are she may want to kill him too if she found out, that he has powers too. And remember how I assumed that there may not be any supervillains, anytime soon in this show. Well, it turns out that I might be wrong. There might be at least one, and and yeah, you figured like they're all being hunted. You figured they would all be working together. Those who are still out on the run and that haven't been captured or abducted yet. And but going through this kind of shit can turn a superpower being into a villain, where they would think these humans need to be eliminated. Like they're hunting us down one by one. They're not going to stop. Then they need to be destroyed. Oh, I meant to say this in my first review for Heroes Reborn. With as far as Tommy goes, Tommy would be a great, fantastic salesman for State Farm, wouldn't he? He can just do the jingle like, Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. But for real though, wouldn't Tommy be a great, a State Farm salesman? Come around, he just hops them in like, oh, here, step into my office, and then grabs them and then teleports them into his office and shit. Oh, remember how I said Carlos would take on that mantle that his brother, once was. His brother was the vigilante. What the fuck was the vigilante's name? Oh my gosh. But anyway, he puts the mask on, and he decides to go after whoever's hunting, whoever's nearby in his part of town, hunting for people like him, and he decides to step in and do something about it. Oh, it's Alfingador. I mean, that's the name the name of the vigilante. Okay, okay. Yeah, so he decides to take on the mantle of Alfingador. Yeah, and then he comes across one of the people who was hunting, who's hunting everybody, and it turns out he has powers too. He has super strength, and he's kicking his ass, and he gets his ass handed to him like crazy. I mean, like he's having a typical he's having the kind of typical bad night that Daredevil always had. And I mean, he's bruised up, banged up, and has his ass handed to him. He's all his lips all bloody and shit. I mean, like, yeah, he beats the fuck out of him, man. Oh my gosh. And then there's finally there's this program that they have called Epic, and then they need one of the superpower beings to upload this program, and then basically they can track they can track every superpowered being like simultaneously, like where you look on the computer screen and then you see where they are, and then you can put on these glasses and see which ones are in the room with you and everything like that, and it just makes their little hunting season a lot easier, and it's ridiculous. And oh yeah, so Tommy is at the party, and his mom forces him out of the party, and they're driving and driving, and then all of a sudden somebody crashes into them, and that was like one, and that's how we get that to be continued feel to the episode. And man, oh man, I mean, apparently Tommy has big shoes to fill. I mean, according to this protector individual who keeps following him around and looking around for all the superpowered beings, and like what does this all mean? It's just a lot of spitball questions, like I said. Oh man, but I'm gonna give this episode an 8 out of 1 to 10. I mean, it was really, 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 really well done, and it's definitely it takes the hero's saga to a different direction than what we're used to seeing, like with Alfingador being a symbol of hope, and I mean that's totally different. Like someone who used their abilities and kept their identities secret. I mean, like finally a character who actually got that, and like that's how you have to be, like if you're gonna be out there doing all this stuff. And I don't even know if Carlos has any powers. I don't even know. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I mean, but at this point, I mean, like he's like this show's version of Batman, pretty much. I mean, until further notice. So, yeah. So that's my review for the latest episode, The Heroes Reborn, and if there's anything I missed in my review, feel free to point them out in the comment section, and let me know what you thought of the episode, and let me know what you think is gonna happen. Like, what is this all building up to? I mean, like, feel free to tell me, share your thoughts on that, and if you liked my review, thumb up the video, share, subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos to come. And until next time, Nerdy Blasian is signing out. Peace.